I had to text her to get the code and everything. So I'm like, damn, seems like a nice area. So I pull right into the driveway and I park right there. But that right there is already breaking rule number 34-1 in the Baby Mama Shuffle Safety Handbook. Once you get to a level I am of doing the Baby Mama Shuffle, you realize that a lot of these girls, they don't like their kids to see that they're casually dating. Everything's going great, right? Then, out of nowhere, I hear boo, 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 boo. Sound like LAPD at the front door. She jumps up and looks at me like I was suspecting company. Like, nah, girl, this your house. Who the hell is that? I'm like, okay, I'm not going to sit in here while there's like full-fledged domestic violence going on. So I get up, I walk around like the little kitchen short hallway thing. And then when I see him, my whole mind kind of changed. And I wish I was still in that pantry. Because he was this big, buff, no-neck, Vin Diesel, cornbread and hot sauce and beans for breakfast looking motherfucker. I'm like, okay. And then when my adrenaline's pumping and I'm mad, I start to sound like my mom for no reason. So I was like, hey, so what you're not gonna do is just throw people. Before I can get the word around out of my mouth, I'm up off the ground. So I go meet this girl at her place, right? And we were gonna go out, but she said we need to wait on her babysitter to show up so someone can watch her 5-year-old daughter, right? When I first get to the neighborhood, I realized it's a gated community in North Dallas. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to text her to get the code and everything. So I'm like, damn, seems like a nice area. Surely nothing goes on wild here, right? So as I'm pulling up to her house, I noticed that her front lawn is cut diagonal. You know what I mean? It's not cut in a straight line. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's cut like a golf course. This is not.
When he talking like this, you already know my dude's from the hood. Definitely, he from the hood. He from an area where you lock your doors at night with them bolts and stuff, and you keep your little piece under your pillow, bro, and 911 ready to go.
Nice, real nice, you know what I mean? So I pull right into the driveway and I park right there. But that right there is already breaking rule number 34-1 in the Baby Mama Shuffle Safety Handbook. You never park right in the driveway. You're going to find out why in just a second. Before I get out the car, I grab my tool bag and I grab my hard hat, but I'm not there to fix anything. Once you get to a level I am of doing the Baby Mama Shuffle, you realize that a lot of these girls, they don't like their kids to see that they're casually dating. You know what I mean? So it helps them if you show up as like a handyman, show up as a direct TV guy or dish. Me, I got all the polos. I got the vest, I got the hard hats, I got it all.
Damn, my man's been doing this for too long, way too long. He got them props, everything set on the little backseat of his car, eh? He been doing this on the regular. He's even propped up, prepared, ready to go.
Because I've learned over time, if you cater to these women, it helps your situation in the end. This is what I do. Hell, I'll even show up as an astronaut if she needs me to. You know what I mean? Just put it in the appointment notes. So I'm sitting on the couch just chilling, right? I'm eating one of her kids' fruit snacks.
Bruh, not the fruit snack, bruh.
She has a PS5 on this big ass flat screen. So I'm like, oh, hell yeah. And the sitter should be there any minute. Everything's going great, right? Then, out of nowhere, I hear boo, 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 boo. Sound like LAPD at the front door. She jumps up and looks at me like I was suspecting company. Like, nah, girl, this your house. Who the hell is that? And I wasn't really scared until she got up and she went to the door and she looked through the window thing on the right side. And when she turned around, the face she had looking at me looked like pure fear. Like she shouldn't have been there either. I'm like, whoa, like what's going on? She's like, you need to get up, get your stuff. You need to go to the pantry right now. I'm like, the pantry? She's like, get up, get your stuff, and go hide in the pantry. So I wasn't going to let her say it 3 times. So I got up, I got all my stuff, and I go hide in the kitchen pantry.
Damn, he gonna put his construction hat or whatever vest and go hide in the pantry, bro. Imagine if a man comes and he's hungry, he's opening up the pantry. What the hell is the construction man doing in the pantry, bro?
And I was sitting there next to a box of Ritz. I remember specifically. So while I was sitting in that pantry, I didn't know what was going on, right? But later I found out, you know, like just to add information in right now, that her babysitter had to cancel. But she called her ex-husband instead of calling her because she had like no clue that they were even going through a split, right? So he showed up to pick up the kids, but he saw my car in the driveway. You know what I mean? That's why there's rules to this. You always park across the street. You park down the road. You never park in the driveway. That's how you get yourself hurt. So I'm sitting in this pantry. I'm hugging my little tool bag and my hard hat. And I'm like trying like to breathe like real quiet. And then I overhear like them yelling like,
yo, mind you this, eh? This man's well prepped. He been doing this over time for long enough to be able to carry all them props with him. But the one thing he hasn't learned is to not park right up in the driveway. That's like the basic thing, bro. He got everything on lock, but except for that one thing, which is a basic thing, and he just fumbled it. He left his car right in front of the house.
Like, blah, blah, like it's like real muffled. But then I hear like a slap, like a loud bah, and then she goes, and you still hit like a bitch. And I'm like, oh, oh, they squabbing. So I'm like, okay, do I get out the pantry and go like do something, or do I sit here and let this family matter go on? You know what I mean? Then I started hearing glass breaking and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sit in here while there's like full-fledged domestic violence going on. So I get up, I walk around like the little kitchen short hallway thing, and then when I see him, my whole mind kind of changed, and I wish I was still in that pantry, because he was this big, buff, no neck, Vin Diesel, cornbread and hot sauce and beans for breakfast looking motherfucker. And I didn't really know what to do. So I was like, hey, yo. And then as soon as he heard me, he turned, he looked at me, he started walking my way, and he was like cussing and everything already. And then she saw that he was coming towards me, so she like ran and kind of like intercepted, his path. I guess she was trying to save my life, right? But as soon as like she got in front of me, he picked her up like a toddler, like underneath the armpits. He picked her up and chunked her. I'm talking like almost 10 feet into the couch, and the couch like flipped over. So I'm like, okay. And then when my adrenaline's pumping and I'm mad, I start to sound like my mom for no reason. So I was like, hey, so what you not gonna do is just throw people. But before I can get the word around, out of my mouth, I'm up off the ground, you know what I mean? And he throws me. And I remember I did one half spin, and I saw like the kitchen, and then I was on the dining table, and then I hit this little dog cage, and then I hit the tile floor. And I thought I was dead. And I kind of laid there, and I'm not gonna lie, I knew I wasn't dead.
Bro, imagine that, eh? This is the type of these are the type of men that these single mothers be going on dates with, or they be cheating with. You know what? Actually, I'm not even gonna roast him, bro. Bro had the courage to at least get out of the pantry and to try and save her life. A lot of men out there would still be in the pantry, bro. I kid you not. They'd still be in the pantry. Matter of fact, to make it worse, they'd be eating them red snacks while all this is going on.
But I played dead because I didn't want no more of what that got going on. That was a family matter. I shouldn't even say anything. And part of me was trying to make myself feel better for laying there acting dead, you know what I mean? Because I was like, you know what? He threw her into a couch, you know what I mean? He threw me into a dining room table. So he still loves her, you know what I'm saying? She got thrown into a couch. So let me just, lay here. And because he didn't ask me who I was. He didn't say, what are you doing here? He immediately picked me up and threw me. He didn't want to have no conversations with me. So I'm just going to lay there and chill out. So eventually she started yelling, I called the cops are on the way. And then the cops did show up, but he was already gone by then. So when the cops showed up, of course, they asked me questions, they asked her questions. I told the cops I got a few punches in, which was a bold-faced lie. I did not get one punch in.
Look at this. My man was so smart. He carried all them props. He went into the house. He thought he was going to get some quick action. Matter of fact, he got the worst kind of action. He got thrown around and stuff. But my thing is like, bro, you got them props. You got them construction vests. Why didn't you put the hard hat, the hard boots on, and the hard cap on, bro? It would have saved your brain at least. You go into a fight, you're not even dressed out for it, man. I bet you he left his little vest out there too in the pantry, bro. Left them hard boots on there. Left the little hard hat in there too, bro. Left them gloves. Left everything in there. And now he got chuckled across the table. Like, what's the point of carrying all them props for, if you ain't gonna use them? What an entertaining story by my dude here. He basically gave you all the how to date a single mother one-on-one handbook right here for you, bro. You guys, if you guys doing this, you gotta take notes, all right? You can't show up to a house without them props. First of all, carry them props with you. All kinds, astronauts, policemen, you name it, firefighter, whatever you need, carry them with you. Second of all, do not be parking right in front of the driveway, all right? Go park in some little alley or whatever, behind some bushes or something. Matter of fact, just take an Uber, bro. That will make things easier, because like them gated community, they don't got like bushes and stuff, little alleys and stuff, little dark corners and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're gated community for a reason, bro. Matter of fact, they even got CCTV camera. If your car ain't meant to be there, trust me, it's getting to, alright? So take an Uber for Second of all, if you're hiding in the pantry, bro, and it's a fight that don't concern you, stay out of it if you can't handle it, alright? Do not try to be the hero, because otherwise you're gonna die first. Yeah, it's gonna be those cases where the hero dies first and the villain triumphs, right? And he leaves out the front door, alright? You don't want that, alright? And thirdly, make sure she's worth it. Now, for this baby mama, whatever, she got a big ass mouth, but yo, she's strong as hell, because she getting thrown, she getting hit, she's still able to talk. You hit like a bitch. She was worth it, you know what I'm saying? She's strong as hell. That's good, man. She got a big head over her shoulder, but the thing is, she's inciting this fight between her and her ex, right? So let her handle her own. Let her handle her own. You know, you're not involved in it. That's not your little baby, right? That's his baby, right? And that's not your ex. That's her ex, right? And she's the one that's basically escalating this. Let her handle it. And fourthly, man, if you bring them props, make sure you use them. Especially if you want to be the hero, you want to jump right into the action. Make sure you put that hard hat on right away. Make sure you put them, you know, hard boots right on. Make sure you put that little vest on, bro. Put them gloves, everything, you know. Prepare yourself for the war, bro. You bring all them props and you don't even use it. What for? Well, just for show and tell? If you're going to jump in the action and try to be the hero and try to rescue her, you know, rescue the damsel in distress, at least put on the equipment like Superman. He don't go into action without that suit, bro, underneath, right? He rips them regular clothings out and boom, you see the Superman outfit underneath, you know. So yeah, you do the same, bro. Maybe wear your little vest and stuff below your normal clothing, right? So when it's time to go, you just rip your regular clothing and you jump in. Time for action, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from that, and hopefully my man learned a couple lessons out of this too, yeah?
Out here in the cold, bro.
Okay, go back upstairs.
Talk to me. I'm
Bro,
trying to
I'm
talk
not
to you.
talking to you. I don't want to talk.
For what?
Hey, I'm cool, bro.
No, what do you mean you
Yeah, I'm
cool?
cool. Great.
I'm finna come with
Now, look,
you.
like, you're not coming with me? You cool?
Why not?
Take it, man. Back up. What? Can you move?
No, because I love you. I'm sorry.
No, stop getting away from me, bro. Bro, get away from me. Dang, let me go, bro.
No, it doesn't work. Please come back.
Sir, can you tell they get off?
Sir, give me a second.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get off. Get off me, bro.
Now that's a mature man right there, you know. Finally caught his girl red-handed right there. She cheating on him, we can only assume. And she's still trying to manipulate him. And he removed himself from the situation, right? Didn't escalate it, didn't get violent, didn't smash her face, punch her out. Nah, nothing. He just took himself out of the situation. And that's what a lot of people gotta do, right? He's walking away. Now look at her. She knows she lost a good man. She lost a good thing. And now she crying and trying to like plead with him like, nah, baby girl, you effed up. It's on you.
Cool, bro. Can you let me go? Yeah, you see my Uber driver patiently waited, bro. Go in your room, bro. Get off me. Man, watch out, bro. Bro, I know you cold and you ain't got on no shoes, gang. Watch out, bro. Go back in your hotel room. Oh, I don't need you to pay for it. Can you let me go home? Bro, I don't love you, man.
Bro, this is hella dramatic as hell. You even got Bruno Mars playing in the background. That sets the mood and theme for this whole thing, man. Damn, you got your girls on tears. This is like literally a movie, you know?
Alright. Now move. Move. You whooping. Can you please let me go so I can go home? This is embarrassing.
Chunwa, I don't want you going out for coffee or lunch or anything else with Oliver Richard, okay? I'm not comfortable with that.
Oh, okay. Why?
Excuse me?
Why don't you want me going for coffee with Oliver Richard?
I just don't think it's a good idea.
Listen, I'm not comfortable with you telling me who I can or can't have coffee with. I understand I have a job to do. I need to do it, and if you want me at my desk at all times during business hours, I will respect that. But to put some blanket prohibition, I'm beginning to wonder if this is a good idea. Me working here.
Chunwa, look, I do not intend to legislate your personal life. That's not my right. The reason I just don't want you around dangerous snakes, okay? And Ollie Richard is a dangerous snake. Don't get me wrong, I actually like the guy. I just think on certain levels, he's disgusting, sort of.
Well, if I want to have coffee with him on my personal time, that should be my call.
Okay, never mind. I'll never mention it again. You want to see Ollie on your personal time? And I do want you at your desk during business hours, by the way. That's your right. He'll just try to bed you, but hey, whatever.
I have gave it. Or I have given it a head, yeah.
What car was it?
It was, you know those, you know those trucks with the huge wheels? Like, they were like big ass trucks with the huge wheels?
Like the Marine lifted joint?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Like a
know.
monster truck.
Yeah, kind of like one of those, yeah. I don't know.
You in a monster truck, bro? That shit going upside down and shit.
We were in the Florida Everglades, so.
On the Everglades?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You giving head next to the alligator.
Alligators.
They eating and she eating, you know? Hey, go crazy.
I like it a lot.
Is there such thing as too big?
If you're not turned on by him, yeah.
But you are turned on enough.
No, I've taken.
What's the biggest you've seen?
I've seen or taken.
Take it.
This is gonna be good.
Maybe like around like. I don't know, maybe around there. God damn! 9.
That's crazy.
Damn, why is she talking like it's an accomplishment? Somewhere out there, her papa's over there shaking his head, man. He's really in disbelief what he's hearing, what he's seeing. He can't believe it. He doesn't know where he went wrong. And she out here treating it like she won a medal or something. You know, she was on the championships or something. And she came out the top runner, bro. Wild.
I was buying my Bronco. I'm buying my Bronco. I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm buying my first car. Like, it's my big first purchase. He won't let me buy the car. He's like, I'm buying you the car. We broke up when this all happened. I texted him, hey, can I please pay you for the car? Want my car? I will pay you the money for the car. He goes, no, you can keep the car. Consider it a gift. I'm like, are you sure? Have the text. Yes, I am positive. I said, okay. When I said I wasn't going to sign anything, which was yesterday when we got those texts, he said he's sending someone to come pick the car up at my mom's house. I'm like, I will pay, Zach, I will pay for the car. And he's like, I'm sending someone to come get it.
Damn, that's a huge L on his part. Like, why didn't you just let her buy the car? She wanted to, she had the money. Why couldn't you just accept that? Now I get it. Maybe they were together. Maybe he thought like he was doing her a favor. You know, he was looking after his girl, treating her well, and he decided he wanted to buy the car for her. But the problem is now that the relationship went sour, now he wants the car back. I mean, he has every right because it was his car under his name and everything. But like, this is why you should have let her buy it herself, and then you wouldn't be in this predicament. You know, if she had bought it, you wouldn't even be having to go through all the trouble to get the car back. You know, that's so petty. That does show you needed some kind of control over her. And another thing is also to this young lady is like, if you had the money to purchase a car, why can't you still just go and purchase a car right now? It's not that deep. It's his car. He's asking for it back. Sure enough, keep it moving. Go purchase the same car. No issue. You had the money at the beginning, right? So I can only assume you still have the money to purchase a new Bronco. Why don't you just go purchase it? End of story. You don't have to keep dragging this story on, right? Unless you don't have the money now, like you did before. Now you can't afford this car, so now you're carless. All I can assume is he probably wants you to suffer if he's really putting you in that place, right? On that spot. He probably wants you to go through hell. He's probably hurt. He's probably like angry, right? So this is a way of him to get back at you. He's gonna make your life miserable. I don't know, both of you guys are a little immature for this. Like, you should have been smart enough to have went and bought your own car. But I get it, he was your man at the time. Both of you probably loved each other, thought you're gonna be forever and ever, right? My name is Yo. That's the video, guys. Leave a like, comment. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Comment down below. What do you guys think about the whole man who went to that single mother's house and tried to play the hero and he got tossed around the table? That was hilarious, wasn't it? Anyways, leave your opinions and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.